Oh, for family pictures, we
Yes.
came here.
It was funny, after the Pumpkin Festival opened on their website, Glenn, it said family pictures most welcome.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What a
Right.
joke. Oops, I didn't know this was a...
Oh, I think we did this when we came to park here once.
So this is, and I didn't have this memory until I just came here, but this was a big parking lot for us because we would always go as a family to Klondike Days,
Yes,
to the Midway.
yes.
And what I remember vividly is that Dad would play the shooting game,
Yes.
and you would have to shoot a red star out of the paper.
Yes.
And you'd watch until, and then he'd decide to do it. And nobody could do it because they
No.
would leave just a little bit of the red star, and
Yes.
they wouldn't win anything. But Pops was good with a gun. Like, he
Yeah.
could shoot out the entire star.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you kids went on rides and
Why were you so good with a gun, Pops?
I can't tell you. Well, I guess we hunted for food when we were young.
his dad hunted for food.
You had like a 22?
Yeah, and high power for deer.
And then Dad hunted when we were married.
Rabbit stew, Glenn.
Rabbits too.
Yeah.
But he could shoot. Pops could shoot.
Yeah.
I remember one day we were in Winnipeg and my uncles took me out, and I don't know what store we went to, but they bought me a pellet gun. And then maybe in Uncle Larry's basement, I learned how to shoot. And the key was to just pull your trigger finger back slowly.
Oh.
Don't jerk.
Oh. But when Dad went hunting with a couple of CN buddies, he could probably tell the story better, but there was, they hunted for a moose forever, or deer, I forget which. And they finally spotted one, and Dad's gun froze. He never went hunting again.
Okay, next stop, McDonald Hotel. I think, right, Shell?
Yeah, Borden Park, McDonald's Hotel, and then the downtown library.
Like the old downtown library,
Yeah, under
Okay.
the 100th Street.
where the Telus Tower is now. The trees must be a lot bigger now than you remember at Borden Park.
I imagine.
How did you get the job at the McDonald Hotel?
Through Mrs. Grant. She had a contract to run the check rooms there. And so Margaret and I worked for her, and actually Grandma did too. And it was a very cushy job because you're only busy for certain times when people were coming and going from events. And so you had, I had a lot of time to do my homework.
A lot of fancy people then, Mom? Was it?
I can remember seeing some football and hockey teams going through because they used to stay at the Mac when they came from out of town.
Maybe baseball players too.
Yes, in fact, I went out with one.
Hold the phone. Okay, well.
People would always smash into this house here, I remember.
Yes, so they put
Like
up.
they just keep driving
yeah,
right into the house.
Yeah, so they put up that railing, and it looks like they're still smashing into it.
Would you come to the River Valley when you were?
No.
Or was this was too far south?
I guess so. Like we walked wherever we went or took the bus.
What were the bus numbers?
Well, it was, I don't remember the bus number, but the route was 2, the one I took there on 150th Avenue and 85th Street.
And Grandma called it Uptown.
Yes, we went uptown.
It wasn't
yeah.
called downtown.
No. There used to be photographers on the street. They would take your picture, you would wait a few moments, and then they would give you the picture. I'm not sure how they did it so quickly. It was before the age of Polaroids,
I don't even.
or maybe they mailed it to you. I'm not sure, but it kind of gave a history of your time.
And they were right on the street,
Right on the street, on the sidewalk, pardon me.
and you would walk by, and
Yes.
they'd take it as you were walking.
Yes.
That's that classic one of you, Grandma and Grandpa, when you're in a little dress.
Yes.
And Grandpa's in a suit.
Yes. And my mom has a fancy hat on.
Yeah.
So people were very like they dressed up to go
Oh,
out
yes.
in public.
Yeah. They dressed up to go anywhere. You had men working in suits on construction, and
Really?
yeah, in my real early days.
Well, this isn't your memory, but I have a memory of coming to work with Pete Greshik.
Oh,
He brought me and Ronald to build.
oh,
He worked on this Chinese
residents.
elders mansion
Yes, yes.
right here, and we ran around there like 4 in the morning before safety was invented. This used to be a place called the Checker Cafe right here.
Yes, yes. And speaking of before safety, when we lived on 85th Street, we'd go and visit friends called Malashewskis that lived east of us, and they had a big lumber yard across the street, and we'd always go play in the lumber, and like that could have been very dangerous.
That's Grandpa's church, right, Mom?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no, that's okay. St. Barbara's Russian Orthodox Church, where he went for many years, mostly just to services on Easter and Christmas. The rest of the time he would go with us to St. Basil's when we started going there. There's an interesting, the Gibson block. What's it called? Iron shaped or something?
Cross iron? No.
No, that's Shelley's shopping mall. Okay, we're coming
Corner-
up to the
corner- I can't-
McDonald Hotel, which was the place in Edmonton and probably Alberta.
Alex and
Bill.
Kendra are married there.
Yes, and built by the CN,
CP.
or CP, pardon me, CP. And this is where I worked in the check room.
This is where we got refused an Uber, just shot there for dumb.
You got shot there.
No. Long story.
That was at Alex's wedding?
Yeah.
Well, were you overserved?
Doggos.
So where was the check room when you walked in?
Oh, yeah, there was one for the general public coming in if they wanted to put their coats there. There was one on the second floor, the mezzanine, where events were held.